Greetings! Welcome to Breeze's Eclectic World. And in this segment of Sunday morning model cars and coffee, it may be the afternoon edition. We're having our coffee this morning. And sitting here contemplating what we're going to backtrack and refix today. Yes, that's what I said. It's I got up at 7 o'clock this morning, and it was 2 degrees outside. Awesome stuff. And Tuesday's supposed to be 45 degrees. Mother Nature is out of control. She needs some new prescriptions. Anyhow, first thing that I'd like to say that for those of watching the AMC LiveCast, the 11th, yeah, well, the show ended quite abruptly. We do apologize for that, although it was out of our control. It was not any buttons I pushed. From what I can figure out and understand, the internet all across the United States blinked. Jason said that he was having trouble the next morning at work. All my computers went nuts, my phone, everything just blinked. So Restream decided we were done, and whenever they came back up, they went plink, you're done. So yeah, it was interesting. So hopefully this Thursday it'll be a better show and it won't blink. So anyway, that is what happened, and once again, there's nothing that we could control, but we do apologize anyway. I know Joe mentioned that also in his recent video, and I thought I'd make one this morning and say the same thing. So we appreciate each and every one of our subscribers on the Bruce's Eclectic World, Bruce's World of Stuff, and the AMC Livecast. We thank each and every one of you. You are very special to all of us, and we appreciate you. I keep saying that, don't I? But I do. I'm rambling, I know. Anyway, like I said, we're still having coffee. It's 8:30. Coffee ain't done till noon. Anyway, I don't have a whole lot to show you because everything I did yesterday, I'm backtracking this morning. You know, it's that old thing where you take 2 steps forward, 3 back, 4 back, 1 forward, and you're getting ready to start over again. Yeah, well, that was just last night and this morning. Let me bring you down to the workbench here. I don't know why I got that bright light on. There, that probably looks better. Yeah, it does. My apologies. I need that light to see, but you don't. So let me bring you down to the bench. This was a rebuilder kit that I bought. 68 Corvette Roadster 2-in-1 Reveal monogram. It's an old kit, and I bought it. And I was going to do something else with it, but the paint job looks so nice on it for an old rattle can job. I did buff it out, and it looks pretty good. I was very gentle around these decals because you can see they're cracking, and I put a coat of quick shine over it, so to help save it. Still got a few more parts to put back on. I did put the bucket back together and got it all taken care of. And then there's the chassis. Now, all I did was put the engine back in. It had been knocked out. But whoever was working on this did a pretty good job. Whoever built it. And I thought, well, I'll give him $5, $8 for it. I think it was $12 shipped and everything. Like I said, it's got a few more parts in here I need to put together. But that's something I was going to work on today, but instead I'm working on my Pro Street Eps-16 car, police car. Now I'm showing you the body because I was going to put the chassis in today, and I broke 3 wheels off of the 3D printed chassis, and it's sitting over here trying to get the tires glued back on. That's one of the caveats of using 3D printed stuff. Breakage is a thing. It's not like this, you can't squeeze it and expect it to survive. But this is, I'm pretty proud of this. This is that new Kaleido paint, and the one coat of the varnish on there. Today, hopefully, I'm going to get decals on this, and get another coat of varnish on it, and the decals dry, so we can at least start the process. Like I said, I got the engine, I wish I could show you. I got the engine put together, which is a SOCH or SCOHC or whatever those letters are. Ford 427 engine that our sponsor, Josh Reese, sent us. And I got it all together, and I got it pinned into the chassis last night. And I thought, well, this morning we'll finish working on the chassis, and, well, I'm not going to tell you how they got broke, but they did. Anyway, we got the base and stuff wired up, ready for the lighting process, and this morning is a different story. Anyway, speaking of stories, let's hear a word from our awesome sponsors, and we'll be right back. Welcome back, and thank you for sticking around. And we want to thank our awesome sponsor, ScaleFinishes.com, for that eclectic 10 discount code. Gaahleri.com with that BEW discount code, and VGC Resin By Reese for that AMC Live 10 discount code. We appreciate each and every one of our sponsors, and those discount codes will save you 10% on checkout. Excuse me, of your total purchases. I need more coffee. We also want to thank Chris of Scale Speed Garage for also sponsoring AMC LiveCast. We appreciate that, Chris. Go over see his awesome products. Subscribe to his service and get all kinds of awesome 3D files. Anyhow, we also want to thank Gaahleri.com for sponsoring the AMC LiveCast. Also this week, they got everything set up, and that's AMC LiveCast. Will save you another 10% over on Gaahleri.com. So use my code or the show's code and save that 10%. And with that being said, forgot what I was going to say. You know, that happens. You know, this is not Memorex. This is live stuff. We've been short on videos here lately because of life things and trying to get some stuff done. And trying out new paints and stuff. Bark alert, TP bark alert. I was working on the Referral Link convertible. More breakage. Imagine that. And if anybody know, I built these 66 Referral Links. They know plastic's a little on the thin side. Well, I broke the wing vent pillar, and so I had to fix that, and then I noticed a scratch up here, so I was putting spot putty on there so I could get this all chromed. Tippy bark alert again. As you can see, I got the red spot putty on it, so that was weak, so I had to put some styrene pieces back here, and that frame there also. If I can get you up here to see it. There we go, right there. And that's that real thin sheet stuff, styrene. Yeah, stuff. You know, stuff. That stuff. So I was getting ready to put primer on this last night, and I hit that just right, and I snapped the back support off, so I had to glue it back on again. So we'll be working on that because we had to make a new piece. So we got to trim that out to fit the wing window. Because I'd really like to get this done this month. I planned on getting it done by Wednesday next week. That was the plan. Plans change, you know how that works. Cousin Dan put out his video on the Psychedelic 60s group build. Starts January 1st. And this is what I'm going to use. Don't knock the coffee over, Bruce. This is going to be... I bought this last year knowing I was going to be using it this year for the Psychedelic 60s. Flower power. I've already had new decals made. Waited like 5 months on getting them. Because I used the same decals on my Nova Pro Street wagon for my 60 Psychedelic 60s last year build. So we got that we're going to be working on. We been playing with the 3D printer, trying to get Christine printed, and this thing is a successful failure. I mean, I got a car. I mean, all the molding that goes in here is peeling off. You can see right there that that's peeling off on the end. Over here on the sides, the molding is not printing and falling off. But I mean, as far as the body goes, that's pretty good. This was printed at 5 degrees, which is about like that. I printed it this way, this way, and that way. I got 6 successful failures, and are all doing the same thing. It doesn't make any difference where I put the supports to help support that. It's not, the molding is not, is coming out. As you can see right there, that's coming off. So, good morning. But I'm going to get a hold of Andre and over at Coach Builders and see if he's got any suggestions. My buddy Don over Don's Garage gave me some suggestions, and that's not working either. So we don't know what we're going to do with that mess. But we ain't gave up yet. So we've been playing with that too. That is also another reason for shortage of videos. Different hobbies take up different times, and other things suffer for it. And I do apologize. And it is what it is, you know. I don't remember how I did what I did when I was working and raising kids and going to band concerts and stuff. But somehow we did, didn't we? Anyhow, that's about all I got for this morning's model cars and coffee. And Tippy's having a day, isn't he? So, once again, we want to thank each and every one of you for stopping by the AMC LiveCast, Bruce's Collector World, and Bruce's World of Stuff. We appreciate each and every one of our subscribers. Thank you very much. We want to wish you a safe holiday, Christmas, and New Year's. And we just got out of Thanksgiving mode. Now we're going into Christmas mode and then New Year's mode. So, for those that are in deep snow and brutal cold weather out in Minnesota and Montana and all those places out there, stay warm is all I got to say. And for the people further west, it's flooding. That's a nightmare. Our heart, thoughts and prayers go out to each and every one of you also. So, till the next video, we're going to tell you, save the fingers. Be kind to your neighbors. You don't know when you're going to see them again. And we want to thank all of our first responders and our service personnel for all the hard work and the sacrifices they do for us. We appreciate each and every one of them also. And if you're out traveling, be mindful of the road conditions and be safe. And we'll catch you in the next video. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.